Okay, so we will move on now to our next speaker, and I'd like to welcome to the stage Benoît Fabrega from Le TROT, who together with Valérie Francois is here to demonstrate the digital innovations they've been working on at Vincennes Racecourse to enhance the digital and customer experience throughout their visit to the racetrack.
Emmanuel Roussel, who will make a presentation, a demonstration about the product that I will present now. Thank you, Jason. Thank you to invite us to contribute to this discussion. Okay. The world is changing. We are living in a digital revolution comparable to the industrial revolution we lived in the beginning of the last century. The digital age changes all the usual codes, habits, and the customer relationship. Today, we order taxis on our smartphone, we book our holiday on our tablets. On the road, we use applications with dedicated social network to avoid traffic or speed control. The horse racing industry cannot afford to miss out on this revolution. It is vital. This is an absolute priority. Our customers, punters, horse racing fans are already experiencing this change. They order taxis, they book holidays and drive. It will be incomprehensible to them that as the world changes, horse racing does not. Le TROT has chosen to follow this movement and place the digital age on its list of priority. Let's see some observations. In France, for the last 5 years, we increased the race calendar on national betting. More races means more horses, more jockeys, more trainers, and more statistics. Our customers, who have a strong attachment to horse racing, need new tools to get hold of the right information at the right time, often in a quick time. The digital revolution will help us to provide support to our customers. The first tool we developed is a Racecourse application, which is currently designed for our punters. It is called Hippodrome Connecté. Like any other application, it can be downloaded from Android or App Store's platforms. You may in fact download it now, and for those of you who will be there, test it this evening at Vincennes. It is free and operates at 3 racetracks, Vincennes, Cabourg, and Angers. Let's see the goals of this application. The first one is to give the racecourse punter a richer experience. The idea is to enable punter to experience the races with a true digital extension in the hands. It's a sort of second screen to provide information, entertainment, and opportunities for sharing. The second is to provide more race information and additional services to our customers. We have a gold mine at our fingertips, our horse racing database. The idea is to use it to offer punters a one-stop experience to their smartphone by providing them all the information they need, information that they currently have to seek out in various media like press, TV, official program, website. The third is to create loyalty among visitors. As you will see later on, the application offers a lot of possibilities designed to maintain customer loyalty and encourage customers to come back, in particular by developing contests. The fourth is to turn every user into a trendsetter. What is wondrous with the digital age is the online sharing. The application provides a modern age word-of-mouth system. Anybody enables to share the fact that he or she is at Vincennes and rightly guess, for instance, horse will win the second race. Is proud of that. Finally, the fifth goal is to analyze our customer behaviors and record their habits for future development. The overall objective is to increase the betting turnover. For this application to be developed, we needed to create a specific environment to offer free Wi-Fi connection throughout Vincennes. We chose Wi-Fi in preference to the traditional network for two reasons. That's the only way for broadcasting video to all connected smartphones, and it allows a large number of devices to be connected at the same time. Let's have a look about the system. Supporting the application is a special system that we deployed on the Racecourse of Vincennes, Cabourg, and Enghien. The heart of the system is the data center that is directly connected to the database. At Vincennes, 86 Wi-Fi hotspots have been installed all over the racetrack premises, so that 15,000 people can be connected to the application at the same time. We have 20 Wi-Fi hotspots at Cabourg and Enghien. The Hippodrome Connecté application is currently operating at this racetrack using an internet subscription with a provider, a connection between the tracks and the data center based in Vincennes. Let me now walk you throughout the application Hippodrome Connecté. First, by showing you a short film, and then by a demonstration carried out by Emmanuel Roussel, expert on horse racing, who took part in developing this application. Movie, please.
Discover the thrill of being connected thanks to Hippodrome Paris Vincennes high-speed Wi-Fi network. Enjoy a unique experience on your tablet or smartphone everywhere at the venue. With the new Hippodrome Connected application, discover exclusive data vision statistics, the starters, their success rates, recent results, and everything you need to know about the drivers and trainers. With the VOD option, you can look back at the recent performances of your favorites. Have your say on the runners' social odds, like your favorites, and watch the horses' odds evolve in real time on the Hippodrome's social wall. With replay, rewatch the entire race. And thanks to the multicam option, you can take control, choose the best viewpoints, and follow your favorites from every angle. Vincennes Hippodrome. Enjoy the thrill of being connected.
Bonjour everyone. I'm not a student anymore, so I need glasses to talk to you. So we developed this application with le TROT because we realized, quite easily, that the people who were bothering to go to the race courses in France anyway didn't have the amount of services that they could find when watching the TV. So we wanted to change that and give them more information and help them to really enhance the experience of going to the race course. We started with statistics and the form, so on. As you know, it's difficult to do something like that on a small screen, even if now the smartphones get bigger and bigger. So we had issues with the form, how to show the form in such a small screen so that people could read it, understand it, and use it to choose their bets. So we started really from scratch. Here you can see, I think it's showing, is it? No, it's not. There you go. No. Okay. This is linked to the screen. It was working an hour ago, obviously. save it. I need to use another iPhone apparently. Sorry, attends, quelqu'un appelle là. Okay, it now works for some reason. All right, this is the home screen. It's obviously related to what is going to happen in the future, which is today. We've got a night meeting today at Vincennes. So what you see is the conditions of the first race. It's leaving in 7 hours and 26 minutes. As you can see, you have a few features there and a few information. We're going to come back to that, but let's start with the list of runners. You can see them with their colors, which make it easy for people to spot them on the track or even on the TV screens if they are watching TV on race courses, which most people do in France anyway. So now I want to know more about one of those. Say I'm going to change the race. I don't like this race. I'm going to go for the third race, which is called Prix Charles-Émile. It's very good because that was an Irishman that became famous in Austria and came to France. So it's completely European. Let's have a look at these runners there. Here, the one who's going to win tonight. If you're going to the races, as you can see, his favorite. 2.3 is his odds, and then social odds are 33%. We're going to come back to this later on. I can check. As you can see, this is his odds, actual odds as we speak, the way it goes up and down in time. That's a small feature. As for the statistics, as I said, it's difficult to show the form in such a tiny little screen. So we decided to use that kind of figures, those ones, these rounds showing the total of whatever statistics we talk about, and then how many wins he had in this total and how many places. We decided to do that in a percentage way so that you can easily see the more red you get, the better it is. So you can have many different statistics as we have here. Total, obviously, is the whole number of wins, places, and races by this horse. Then on the right, 12 last month. So we see if it's better now than the year before. Obviously, it's the same because you have the same amount of red showing how many times he's won. Then attelé means harness as opposed to monté, which is under saddle. This is something, it's a French specialty. You got away without it, and that's not a bad thing, actually. Ferrure actuelle, this is the hoof, if the horse is shoed or not. So we can see that today, for instance, Ulster Perrine, the one I'm talking about, is racing without shoes at all, no shoes at all. And then you can see in Ferrure actuelle means is strike rate without shoes at all, like the day thing. So you can see that he's raced 11 times like this and he won 4 times. So it's very good when it's like that. Same with hippodrome, means the racetrack, what strike rate on the racetrack at Vincennes. And parcours exact means the exact trip, the same trip than today, and so on. So that's the way we decided to show it so that anybody could see it quite easily, even though it's kind of, it's very different from whatever we used to, but you understand that showing the complete form on such a mobile phone, it's impossible, so you couldn't get any idea. Whereas here, you have an easy idea of what's happening, what works with the horse, what doesn't, and if today is equipped the way he should be to win. Then you have his records. This is the form. You can see this red bars shows the form. Whenever there's lots of red, once again, means the horse has won. Then when it's a darker red, it means he was placed. And when it's under the level, it means he was disqualified. So you can see that this one is either very close to win or disqualified. That's why he's favorite tonight at 2.3. Then you have a small, you can see the form a bit here. That's easy. That's like the regular thing. And then we decided to apply the same thing, the same way of looking at statistics with drivers and trainers and the combination driver, horse, driver, trainer. So we have Jean-Michel Bazir here. Most of you who are interested in racing would know him. It's a bit of the equivalent of Yves Saint-Martin for flat racing, and in England there would be a combination of Stout and Ryan Moore. We can have more statistics about him as well. 12 last months only, so you can see that he's doing well as usual at the moment. On the racetrack, he's doing well too, and attelé is doing well too. There's nothing much to learn here. Same for the trainer. And this is the combination between the horse and the driver. They were 7 times together, and every time they were together, they did that. So that's good. Same for driver, trainer here. They're doing very well together. Now, this is the statistics. This is not, I mean, it's quite difficult to show, to make people who don't know much about racing understand how and why a horse has a better chance than another on such a tiny device, but we tried to do that anyway, and it was we haven't seen many other things like trying to do that, so it was a bit like groundbreaking, but once again, some of you guys might come up with better ideas. That's the way we figure it out. We come back to the horses of the race. I will look at Horseracing again, my horse, number 4. I want to see what was his race last time out. So if he's raced in Vincennes last time out, which is the case, I push the button here, dernière course, last race. Push there, and then I should get his race here. As you can see, if I turn my, not sure it's going to work if I do that though. Well, anyway, it's there. But there you go. So obviously on the big screen it's easy, but it works pretty well here as well. 1 HD, so it works fine. So you can see the whole race, and if you want to go further down the race, because it's a long one obviously, you can come over there. He's in front now, he's leading the race. That's the one who's going to win tonight as well, usually. If you want. You just put like 1,000 to win, and then you get 2,000 and something, which is nice. And the Vincennes people will be happy. So it will be the PMU actually. So there you go. You can see the whole race like this and choose where you want to go. Still leading. I think he's going to be disqualified.
It was last week. He's always in front, and he will be disqualified maybe at 100 meters from the finish line. That's the reason he will be the favorite today.
Because people think he can take his revenge. We all like. There you go. So we've got that. This is for replays only, to show the last race of any horse in third, providing he's been racing at Vincennes before, the last time. We also have another thing which is called multicam. I can't show it to you now because we need to have racing going on the same day. So if you have racing, like you can see that tomorrow, even Saturday after tonight's racing, you can come back on any race and check it out, see the replay of the race, and start your replay anytime, anywhere you like on the track. You've got a map of the track, and you can choose from which place you want the replay to start from. So we've got that. And the last interesting thing, I think, maybe the most interesting in everything, because all this is pretty common, was the social odds. We figured out for a long time at the races, I was working with the Kidia before, and we did some surveys about this, and most people, especially like new race goers, they were concerned about putting some money on a horse, considering they didn't have a clue what was going on. So, you know, like losing even 2, 10 euros, just like to show off, they were not very confident with this. So we gathered that maybe we can help them by giving an opportunity to bet for free, even though that wouldn't be very interesting for them in case they win, but that maybe boost their confidence at one stage. And so we decided to do that. So what you want to do is, if you want to bet, you have to obviously log in. You go to the race you want to bet on, and there obviously I'm going to back Horseracing. Here I tap on his price, on his social odds, which is a percentage. I confirm, and there I am. This is my favorite, 33%. So that means obviously that he's got 33% of likes, like the one I just entered, to show, to compare with the actual odds. Obviously, 33%, he would be at 2-1, is that right? No, I think it's 2-1. Yeah. 2-1 at 33% of the bets would mean 2-1 in odds, and he's actually 13-10, so not lucky for this. Anyway, if he wins, which probably is going to be the case, well then I'm going to get points. 10 times the actual odds will be accredited on my account. Where is my account? It's over here. I go here. I'm not Valérie François, but once again, my phone doesn't work typically. I've just backed Horseracing. You can see it here. Yesterday I backed Giulia Vita, which finished 8th, and Don't Explain 1. The day before, I backed Braga, it won, and I got 97. You can see on the left-hand side, 97 points for that, because Braga won at 9.7. So I got credited for all these points. These points can be exchanged against a betting voucher. If I'm the best of the day, well, then I can get a €50 betting voucher, the best on race course, but I can even bet when I'm away from the course. And then I can also see the leaderboard here. Who's doing well? Let's see. Valérie François, this is me. I'm 104th. Once again, this is not my phone. Sorry, Valérie, for that. And Sirazus is doing extremely well. He's the first of the leaderboard. He's got 4,727 points, which is quite a lot. And if I want to follow him, that means to know what he's tipping, because obviously he's very gifted at that, well, then I can become his friend, or rather his follower. Here. There you go. I'm now a follower of Sirazus, and whenever he's going to tip something, I'll be able to see what it is. Like I can look at the people I follow here and their selections for tonight. Sirazus has not elected any horse yet, nor has Dark Horse, but Violino, an old friend of mine who's doing pretty well as well, has elected to bet on Beluga Dupont in the first race. So when I'm going to the race course, maybe I'm going to put, and you could try as well, to put some money on Beluga Dupont in the first one. Actually, it's a good chance. So there we go. With this, you can get people to play without risking any money, and even if they are usual punters and they're used to that, they can always have fun trying to do that, and they get some vouchers, some gifts. We will try to develop some programs so that they can get more rewards for these points that they get through this game. And we call it social odds. We show it on the race course, as you've seen in the film, and people like to have a different opinion, second opinion, I'd say. You've got the actual price, and then you have the actual popularity level of the horse. And some people like it, especially women, they like to use it, and that's the way we found to get people involved easily, without any pain and any fear, into racing. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. For this application, we identified two phases. The first one was the engineering and construction phase. During this phase, we tested the application and we adjusted it on the basis of initial customer feedback. This was an R&D stage, like in a laboratory. The second one is the upscaling phase. We are reaching the end of the first phase, and the first figures obtained prior to any massive communication campaign are good. In just a few months, the application has been downloaded more than 6,000 times. 250,000 pages have been downloaded, and the average connection time is 1 minute, 13 seconds. What these figures show is the commitment of punters to the digital universe prior to any communication campaign. In the next few days, just before the winter meeting, we shall be going on to phase 2, the upscaling, and a major communication campaign is planned on Facebook and on the internet via the Mr. Bell mobile network. This application, Hippodrome Connecté, is scalable. The upcoming developments will enrich the punter content with additional statistics. And furthermore, novices content will also be developed by means of discovery pages. The plan is also to allow users who are not present at the race course, but rather at a PMU outlet, for instance, to access to the application functionality. The Hippodrome Connecté has a physical extension at the racetrack itself, and I invite you to come downstairs this evening to look at this. This is a space set aside where receptionists explain how the application works on smartphone and tablets. An important element is positioned above the stand. This is the social wall, where the horses' social odds are posted together with users' photos, and where punters can locate their avatar on this central screen. Apart from the Hippodrome Connecté application, we have also already developed another product called Born Replay. These are giant touch screens accessible to customers who can replay races. Users pick and choose what they want to review. In the future, we will developing the beacon technology on racecourses. These are sensors that detect the applications on smartphone and send push information on user screen. One practical usage will be for giving out betting coupons, for instance. Finally, the TROT website will be redesigned to offer innovative services. I hope this presentation contribute to convince you of the absolute necessity to embracing the digital age, because it's opening doors into a new universe whose dimensions we have yet to fully apprehend. Thank you for your attention.